Good morning, YouTube. I am the Tannis Likens. How's everybody doing today? And this is Car Talk. So, what we're going to be talking about today. So, this has kind of been on my mind for a while, and I know, there's quite a few videos of me picking on things that Neil deGrasse Tyson has said, and we're going to do that again today. There's a particular video out there where he's talking about if alien life is out there and they're looking at humans and what they're doing, and he's like they're not going to interact with us because they're looking at it and going, look, these humans over here are killing the ones over there and blah 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 blah, and you're an idiot, sir. First off, let's talk about the very nature of things. Like, animals in general fight over resources. They fight over water, they fight over food. That's pretty standard. You can pretty well assume that across the universe, that there's other planets with life on it. Guess what? They're fighting over resources, okay? Now then, let's talk about some kind of advanced civilization that, the entire society is peaceful and everything. There's only two ways you get there, and the problem with it is that, much like here in the US, let's not even talk about the world, let's talk about here in the US, where there's a lot of different opinions and everything, and people fight over it. So the only way that you get to the point where you're not fighting over things, and again, there's only two ways to do this, is either everybody standardizes and everybody agrees with everything, and you can pretty well shut that song off about everybody being a brick in the wall, because at that point, everybody is a brick in the wall. There's no opinions. Everybody thinks the same way. And the only other way to do that, and we're still doing it the same way, only instead of it being a peaceful, everybody thinks the same way, it's eliminating everybody else that doesn't think the way you do. And that's exactly what humans have done throughout the entire history of humanity. If they don't agree with another group of people, they eliminate them, they destroy them, they kill them. That's the only way you get to that kind of utopia that is so falsely portrayed in Star Trek. That's the only way you get there, is once an entire species is at the same thought pattern. That's when you get to that utopia setting of, hey, we're not fighting anymore. And even then, that's one thing I do agree with in a lot of sci-fi, is they end up fighting other aliens over resources. Again, they're going to fight over resources. The most accurate version of that I've seen is probably in the Independence Day films, where they're literally destroying planets. That makes the most amount of sense to me. That is probably what would happen. If there are other alien races out there, I mean, think about it. A planet has a finite amount of resources. We mine, let's just talk about iron. We mine iron like it's going out of style, but relatively speaking, the planet will run out of iron eventually, unless we start recycling it. And even then, as anybody would know, that when you're recycling it, you're going to lose a little bit at a time. It's never going to say the same amount the entire time. You're never going to have exactly X amount every time you recycle. You're going to lose a little bit in the process of recycling. And then in the process of manufacturing it, you're going to lose a little bit. So, yes, any other species out there is going to be fighting over resources. And if they have come across us, they're not going, oh, those people over there have killed them. No, they're probably betting on who's going to win. Which version of human system is going to be the overall winner? Which one's going to come out on top and be the one that the entire planet adopts? And the doctrine that all humans go by. That's probably what they're thinking. Is who's going to win? Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. The idea that a utopian civilization out there is bothered by humans killing humans, bullshit. I'm sorry. That's just fantasy talking. Anyway, I'm the Tannis Likens, and I'll see you later.